Welcome back to my cancer journey. If you watched my video last week on fasting and cancer and noticed that it cut off towards the end, I'm not quite sure why it did that, but I had to re-render it and then upload it again. So I completed the whole video. So if you want to go back and watch that and see the ending, I just want to let you know that it's ready to go. But here I am on my long week. And by long week, I mean I have CT scan on Tuesday. And then I meet with my doctor for a follow-up on Wednesday, and followed by chemotherapy on Wednesday. And then Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I have injections for my white blood cell count. So it's a very busy week. So right now I'm waiting for my CT scan, and I have to drink this big container before I go in for that. So I have an hour to drink it, and then they'll bring me back and they'll do the scan. And I also, has iodine in it, but I get a contrast for the scan as well. So we'll let you know all those results when I find them out. Faith doesn't always take you out of the problem. It takes you through the problem. Faith doesn't always take away the pain. It gives you the ability to handle the pain. Faith doesn't always take you out of the storm. It calms you in the midst of the storm. This is how you live with cancer. I met with my oncologist, and she said that the scans looked great. Everything is stable, no growth. So praise God for that. Answer to prayer. Of course, we're praying for a miracle that it would completely be gone, but we'll take what God's going to give us. So in addition to my treatments, I have showed you this before, but I take the master blend of these mushrooms, and there's 10 different mushrooms in it. But now I've added chaga to my regimen, and there is chaga in this one, but this is complete chaga. And chaga is just supposed to be great for cancer fighting and antioxidant. So we're adding that to my regimen in addition to the other 15 things that I take. But whatever's going to help, at least if the chemo is going to keep it stable, maybe this will actually make the tumors go away. I may also continue with the periodic fasting during my off week. We'll see how that goes. But stay tuned in this video for a little bit of hair growth and a yummy zucchini Italian recipe.
One and only time I'm going to get to give Mom a haircut.
There isn't much up there.
There's there, but we're just trying to keep it all the same height.
Nobody can see it.
Yeah, no, I know. He's trying to knock down the highlight reel here. There's a few of them that are, ooh, they're really fine. There, that's perfect. Here, you want to see what they look like? Here, see? They're really fine. That'll be $42.
Begin with a fresh zucchini. Cut off the ends and the first slice of the rind. Slice the zucchini in thin slices. Lay out your zucchini slices on a baking sheet. Brush with olive oil, sprinkle with fresh pepper, and I have an Italian seasoned salt blend I am using. Repeat on both sides. Heat in the oven at 350 for 10 minutes to soften. Got my nifty little grater to grate 1/4 cup Parmesan cheese. Add a 1/2 cup ricotta cheese and mix together. Time to chop up my fresh basil from my herb planter. Fold the basil into the cheese mixture. When cooled to the touch, lay out the zucchini to assemble. First, put a little marinara sauce in the bottom of the baking dish. Then place a dollop of cheese mixture onto each slice of zucchini. Roll the zucchini tightly and place upright in the baking dish. I can't wait to try these. They just look yummy. Cover with more marinara sauce. I use the Better Goods marinara sauce because it rates excellent on the Yucca app. Top with some fresh Parmesan and bake for another 10 to 15 minutes until heated through. It looks delicious. Now for the taste test. 2 thumbs up. Thank you for tuning in again today. I appreciate your continued support and prayers. As you can see behind me, I finally finished my diamond painting. I had been working on it probably about 6 months since we got here. And it took quite a long time. I only spend like an hour at a time working on it, but it's quite the process. Had it framed and hung up behind me. So Steve hung that up for me last week. And it is my favorite verse. It's a verse I live by, Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already done so. And have a very blessed week.